Hey, future homeowners, did you know that not all pre-approvals are equal? And here's how you can avoid the mistake of losing your hard-earned money during the home buying process. So, hey, I'm Quincy Robinson. I'm your bald-bearded lender, and I'm helping future homeowners evict their landlord. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, I'm working with a client right now, and her story is this. So she went with one of those bigger name mortgage companies, and they had this very flashy, no down payment, no MI programs, right? And and she got a pre-approval letter from them. Everything was good. Boom, boom, boom. She thought she was moving through the process, and so I believe it was like 3 or 4 days before closing, she got a call from the loan officer saying, "Hey, underwriter denied your file." And of course, she was devastated because one, she was already past the due diligence period, and so basically her earnest money was up. She was not entitled to that, right? And so and for a $300,000 house, 1% down, that's $3,000. And I don't know about you, but most people don't have a $3,000 just to throw down the drain, right? So that's why it's really important to make sure that you working with a lender who will one, get to know you a little bit. You guys don't have to be best friends, in the first phone call, but at least work with a lender that's gonna, show interest in you. Show interest in, why you want to buy a house. You know what I mean? I talked to her later today. She was talking about how she just wanted. First, she was just tired of renting, and then two, she was like, I got two sons in college, and I want them to be able to come home and have a home of their own, right? And she hadn't had that for so long. So, getting a lender such as myself that's really interested in your story, because it's not just about, signing papers and all of that. It's about, okay, what does this mean to you? And right, and then getting the pre-approval can help, that process and bring that, getting the proper pre-approval can help bring that value, that meaning, help come to pass, right? The other thing is, get with a lender that's going to make sure that we got all the docs before we issue a pre-approval. When I say all the docs, I mean like the primary, like your proof of income, um, 2 year work history, ID, bank statements. Like we got to at least have those, go through those diligently, and kind of get to know your financial story, your financial picture just a little bit, and which is another way of lenders getting to know you, because you are important, right? It's not just a transaction, even though it is a transaction, but it's a transaction that has a lot of meaning, a lot of weight. Because for some of you, you may be the first person in your family to buy a home. For some of you, you've been waiting. This has been a dream that's been deferred for a long period of time. So, you know, there's so much into getting a home for you, and it's good to get with a lender that will either one, acknowledge that, and then even appreciate that. And then another thing on the docs is, it takes sometime. It takes time. Like having all your docs in a row is very important. And if you want to know kind of what those docs are, you can check out the link in my bio, so you can kind of learn about what exactly do you need for the type of loan you're trying to get, whether it be a purchase or refinance or anything like that in the future. So you can check that out. But that's having those docs in row is very important to really get you situated, right, and get you through the process quickly. The other thing is, work with a lender that's going to actually run your file through an automated underwriting system. So basically, an underwriter is the person who decides you get the loan or not, right? And so we have an automated underwriting system, which is a computer program that we takes all the information into account, and it gives us, a few outcomes. It can be refer eligible, refer ineligible. It can be refer with caution or whatever. So the goal of that is to get a refer eligible, meaning, um, I'm sorry, approve eligible. Let me go back. Approve eligible is the goal, is what we're trying to get. So we're trying to get, that's what we're trying to get. Now, what that does is it says to us that as long as the information you provided is accurate, all right, as long as everything checks out, 9 times out of 10, unless something crazy happened with the property or something that's kind of beyond your control, or something that we were just completely unaware of, 9 times out of 10, you're definitely going to get pre-approved from the underwriter. All right, and so having that in your hand, what it does is empowers you to go ahead and shop with confidence, because no one wants to be out shopping for the home and you getting all excited and you walk in there and just have that feeling like, oh man, this is it. The kitchen's how you want it, the bathrooms how you want it, and you're already starting to imagine yourself in the house. You know what I'm saying? You've already said, okay, I'm on this wall color, these curtains, and all that, right? So you've already imagined that, and you've already started picturing that. So and then all of a sudden, 3 days before that becomes reality, you like, man, they say you ain't getting it, and it's something that was avoidable, right? It's something that was preventable, So you definitely don't want that. So definitely make sure you're working with a lender that's going to make sure that you get the right pre-approval. All right, and all these steps just help you keep from wasting your time. It keeps you from getting your hopes up, wasting your time going out shopping various properties. Then you have to go through that offer and the waiting, and all these emotions just keep rising up and building up. And then, the big story is you don't want to lose your earnest money. Okay, so hey, listen, that's all I have for right now. Not all pre-approvals are equal. Make sure that you get with a lender that's going to be into you. All right. So with that being said, if you are in Georgia, I would love to work with you. Tennessee, North Carolina, and the other states that I work with are below in the description below. So feel free to reach out to me. Give me a call. I would love to call you. I'd love to talk with you and learn more about you and why you want to buy a house, and see how we can partner together to get you to the finish line, get you to the closing table. And then also, if you want to learn more about the pre-approval process, whether you're in my state or not, you can go ahead and check out my pre-approval guide. My home buyer's journey, volume 1, the pre-approval, which is the first step. And so you can learn more about that and figure out how to, one, avoid losing your earnest money, and then ultimately evicting your landlord and stop paying somebody else's mortgage and start paying your own. Listen, I'm your ball builder, Linda. Hope you have a great day. Take care.